There are a series of social media tools that I use every single day to schedule, collaborate, and evaluate my activities online, and many of these are free to use. And frankly, I couldn't do what I do on social without them. And by the end of this video, you'll know what these tools are and why I love them so much.
Well, hey there, and welcome to Pro Church Tools, the show where in 10 minutes or less, you'll get a dose of tips and tactics to help your church share the message of Jesus while we navigate the biggest communication shift in 500 years. I'm your host, Alex Mills, joined as always by the boss man, Brady Shearer.
Alex, our company is Pro Church Tools.
Yes.
And today, we're going to share some social media tools to Pro Church Nation, really 5 social tools that I use every single day, that we use every single day to execute what we do on social.
We'd be lost without most of them.
I am lost, even with them.
Right.
But they help me be a little less lost.
Yes.
Let's dive right into them. No further ado. Number 1, Buffer for scheduling. There are so many different scheduling tools. We've used Grum for Instagram.
We've used just about all of them.
We've used Hootsuite.
I've used Later for Instagram.
Oh, Later. Yep. We definitely have had an account with them. I have found my most comfort with Buffer. Buffer.com. You can schedule Twitter, you can schedule Facebook, and you can even schedule Instagram as much as they'll allow.
Right.
You can't schedule video posts for Instagram as of this recording, and you can't schedule slideshow posts on Instagram as of this recording. But what's amazing about Buffer, especially for churches, is that they do have a free plan that's actually pretty flexible and versatile. It's not one of those free plans that you think is free, and then you're like, oh, I can post once per year.
Right.
It's technically free, but it's not exactly useful. We do have the paid plan. I don't even know if we need the paid plan. We might just have it to support Buffer because they've been so great to us. But Buffer is our scheduling tool. The second tool that we want to mention is AirDrop and or Dropbox. And we use these for sharing. We'll use Dropbox for our bigger files. So if we have a sketch file that our designers have put together that's, let's say, 100 megabytes up to a gig.
And we can't AirDrop from here to California.
That's also accurate. We'll throw that in Dropbox if it's a Photoshop or sketch. But Alex has actually been pushing me to use AirDrop. I'm like already a 27-year-old really old man. Tech is changing too much that I'm just relying on my team to actually do these things. And the problem is I don't learn them. I used to always just Slack myself the images.
You can
and
just
Alex
AirDrop
would be like, hey, why don't you
just
just AirDrop that? I'm like, oh, these kids with their dropping in the air, just slacking is the way I But Alex has taught me how to use AirDrop.
I use AirDrop every single day. I use it at work and I use it at home too. My wife is trying to send me pictures and she's sending me text threads with so many. I'm like, babe, can you just AirDrop to these to me? Not only is it faster, better, but they're going to automatically get saved into my camera roll. I don't have to go through iMessage and individually save all these photos. Just AirDrop it to me. I do it between iPads, MacBooks, iMacs, phones. I'm AirDropping all the time. There's always files in the air here, and it's been a great tool for us.
I love that our wives are the same. My entire text thread with Brittany is just images of my daughter that she's sharing with herself through my iMessage.
Yeah.
And then she'll be like, didn't you get my message? I was like, no, because it was in between 800 photos of our daughter.
Yeah, there's a better way.
Let's move on. We use Sprout Social for managing. So if you are a church and you're getting a lot of social messages, we got to the point where we were getting so many messages through Instagram, through Facebook, through email, through Twitter, that we were starting to lose track of some of them.
Yeah.
What's amazing about Sprout is it gives you this all-in-one universal feed of every single interaction that's happening on social across all your platforms. And that way, you'll never miss one.
Right.
And then as you work through each individual one, you can check them off. So this way, nothing ever slips through the cracks. Because not all these platforms work as well as you'd like them to do sometimes. And you have the Facebook app, and you have the Messenger app, but you don't have the Facebook Pages app to manage your messages from your Facebook page. You're like, wait a minute, isn't 2 apps enough? And they're like, no, you really need 4, maybe 5. You got Messenger for kids yet? Let's make it 6. and so Sprout allows us and our team to make sure that nobody ever gets missed. If you send in a message through social, we will get it. And so if your church is receiving a number of different, messages and you feel like you're getting to that point, Sprout Social is a great solution for that. We also use Instagram a ton, the native app. I use it for tons of direct messages.
Yeah.
I've actually made it now where if you want to get in touch with me personally, I say, hey, don't send an email. Send me a DM on Instagram because it's pretty much the fastest way to get in touch with me. Also, their business insights. If you have an Instagram business profile, it's free. Make sure you convert over to a business profile if you haven't already. They have great metrics, analytics, and insights into your audience's demographics, into your posts' performance. And then I also use Instagram for experimentation, especially Instagram stories. Maybe I don't know if we want to do a whole episode on Pro Church Tools about a certain topic, about certain subject matter.
Right.
I'll test it out on Instagram stories, and if it bombs, hey, it expires in 24 hours. And it's a great kind of testing ground for, hey, is this sticking? Is this making sense?
Right.
Is Pro Church Nation interested in this subject matter? And it's great for experimentation. I think churches can do this as well.
Yeah.
If you're not comfortable trying something on your feed yet because you feel it's going to be more permanent, give it a shot on Instagram stories. Maybe it does well, maybe it doesn't. But really, there's no risk because in 24 hours, it'll be gone.
Well, and like you said, it offers a great avenue to facilitate that feedback, whether you're using stories and you use that question sticker to ask a question and actually encourage feedback, or whether you're trying something out and you kind of gauge the feedback based off the insights or the amount of DMs you're getting or whatever. It's a great way to get feedback from your audience and interact with your audience. Instagram is my favorite social platform, has been for a long time. It's been super helpful for us as a company and for us as a church as well.
And one bonus about Instagram, especially if you're a church with, limited resources, the number of free applications and abilities within those applications that Instagram offers is unrivaled. You can create GIFs with their Boomerang application. You can create image collages using, what's it called? What's that image collage?
I don't know. I'm vehemently against collage making.
You don't like collage making? I'm going to bring this up. It's called layout.
Okay.
Look at that. Live research on Pro Church Tools. In the Instagram stories interface, you can annotate using text, using GIFs, using markup. They also give you the live functionality. You can do hands-free. You can create so much just using your phone and this free app. I used to do these things a lot within like Canva.
Right.
I got to have a separate app to mark this up. Now I just use Instagram for it, and it's free. And then the final kind of category for free social media tools that we use, Google Sheets and Trello. We use this for inspiration, but also for collaboration. Social's always changing. We always want to be on top of it. So we've been using a Trello card lately. Anytime we find something that's inspiring on social that we see, another organization or another individual doing, we'll kind of just take a screenshot, we'll upload it, both Alex and I collaborating together along with the rest of our design and animation team, and we'll throw it into this Trello card so that when we need to sit down and plan out content for the next month or whatever it may be, we've already got this bulk of inspiration over the last several weeks ready to go.
Yeah, we're using Trello, multiple Trello boards for all of our products, all of our projects. They keep us in line. They help us establish workflows with different cards and rows, and it's been so helpful for us. And then we also use Google Sheets, like you mentioned, with our product team for different things, collaborating on different facets of each project and product, just to kind of keep us all on track, all on the same page. We know where everything is. Like you said, it's shared amongst all of our teams, so we're always in there and working with one another, and they've just been invaluable tools to us.
I was not the type of person that liked spreadsheets. And then one of our engineers, Trevor, kind of pushed me to get into them. He's like, these are the spreadsheets we use now. And now I'm kind of a spreadsheet nerd. I'm creating formulas.
I've noticed that.
You've seen my formulas.
Yes.
Of course, all these tools are really just, the starting point for social, and they're not going to help you if you don't have a strong strategy. And so we put together the new social media checklist for churches, basically an entire social strategy that you can just check off each of the items to know, hey, I'm posting with a purpose, and I'm posting with the right goals and evaluation processes in mind. It's the featured resource for this episode of Pro Church Tools. It is linked in the show notes. You can also go directly to checklist.church and download that. That'll do it for this episode of Pro Church Tools. We'll see you next time. Hey, thanks for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss another video.
Please feel free to hit the like button. It makes me feel happy inside.
Subscribe and like the video. We'll see you next time.